All right, so I think it's time to provide a little backstory on myself and my company, Navigator Mortgage Brokers, which I started in 2020, pretty much at the height of COVID, and been in the business overall since 2012, where I worked as a loan processor and then eventually went to a loan officer like a year later, basically. I worked for a couple of different retail lenders and then transitioned to the mortgage broker side, where I saw a much different business model, where I became much more aware of margins, profitability, and some of the more greedy aspects of the mortgage business. So what I did in 2020 is I took the risk and started Navigator Mortgage Brokers because I wanted to run a business that I had complete control of, where I didn't have to worry about anybody telling me no, really. So I wanted to keep my overhead low, the cost low, and offer the best interest rates that I could find people without overcharging them. And I don't even have a processor or an underwriter or a closer. I essentially am a one-man company. So when my clients work with me, they never get handed off to anyone else. It's me from start to close, and that's the way I like it. This helps me control the process, but also helps maintain the relationship with the clients from start to finish. So as a mortgage broker, I not only control the whole process, but I also get to control everything about the communication, the pricing, the rates, everything really. So I love shopping rates for people. I love putting people into the best mortgage product, and I love people having a great experience with me. And at the end of the day, I love what I do, and wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm so glad I did it. But so I just wanted to put a little video out there to give a little background, because I make a lot of videos about educational things, some stuff about the area. I'm licensed in Maryland and Virginia, so I do a little bit of both. So anyway, I just wanted to put this out there because some people just don't know who I am and what I do. I do this because I wanted to control the whole process, and I wanted people to know that they're just going to get me from start to finish, and also going to have a great experience and not get overcharged like a lot of companies do. So if you don't know, I specialize in VA loans. I do a lot of active duty military. I do a lot of retired military. I do a lot of education around that. I love the VA loan, and I love how flexible it is. It's such a great product. It's way better than any other product out there, in my opinion. So hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions about mortgages or the company, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them. And hopefully this is helpful for anybody who's looking to get a mortgage. I know they're not the sexiest thing in the world